Well, welcome back. We are wrapping up here at Bakersford. We are still coming to you live from the Greater Tubatse local municipality here in the Limpopo province. Well, usually Limpopo yachis and we're starting to feel the heat here. It's not as cold as when we got here at the early hours of 5 o'clock. We spoke to the mayor of the area earlier on regarding some of the issues, but it's always best to have someone representing the community, someone who lives within the area, who knows the place better and who experiences the area more than anyone else. We're speaking to Arthur Moleya. He's representative of the community from Moleya.
Yes.
Okay, good morning to you.
Morning, Palesa.
Thank you very much for your time. There are so many Africans named Moleya, a practitioner. What is happening?
You see, our area, in fact, in the olden days here, it used to be, there are a lot of farms because there were like Burras who were living here.
Before the area was established.
Yes, before the area was established. So that's why the names are still in Afrikaans.
Moleya.
Yes, Moleya, practitioner. There are a lot of farms. So those are the names
and
of the
name
farms.
of the dam? Something Hoop.
The Hoop
Dam.
Yes.
Well, Ntata, talk to us about the challenges that are facing the community here, especially in response to what the mayor was saying earlier on.
I think the challenges that are facing the community is that Greater Tubatse is growing like very quickly. And this growth that is happening, in fact, we didn't prepare for this growth. So it's coming and it found us not prepared. So what we need to do, I think as community people, we need to like have a willpower to adjust to the change that is happening quickly, like around our area, and make sure that we participate, especially when there are programs of government, so that we get to have the information of what's really happening, what is it that we can do so that we can be part of this growth, we take part in this growth.
So are you saying that the community is not participating in the activities of government per se?
I'm saying some they are participating, but some they are still like, thinking that no government things, but they forget that government things are our program and they affect us in our everyday of living. So if we don't take part, we'll end up like putting blames to say this is happening, we don't know about it, this is happening, we're not part. But while the programs are there, we need to support those programs so that we become part, so that everything that is happening around the community or our municipality, we become part, and it is our decision. And everything that will be happening, then we'll know that our voice has been heard and has been like taken into consideration.
Is your statement in response to what we saw last week? There was a protest in this area last week. People were protesting, saying that there are lots of mines in this area and yet they do not get employed by those mines.
Yeah, I think, yes, we've got a challenge that we've got a lot of mines, but our people, most of them are not absorbed by those mines. Yes, there are challenges around that because the mine will tell you about that there are lack of skills, that the people that are around here, they are not employable. But if you really look into the matter, is that our people, even though they might not be employable, there are programs that the mine are trying. I think they are trying, but I would say it's not enough.
The concerns of the community, are they genuine?
Yes, I think they are genuine because the mines are trying, but it's not enough because there are a lot of people around Tubatse and Tubatse is growing every day. So I think the mine, they need to go like a little bit deeper so that they can at least try to address majority of the problems that are around the community. And we need to go to it in different ways. Like for instance, especially in terms of entrepreneurship, because if we can all look at employment, it might be a challenge at some point because we cannot all be absorbed and be employed. Some, they must be able to create employment.
Are they creating employment here? The people of the Greater Tubatse, are they interested in
some of them they are, even though support is coming in, but a little bit. So we still need more support.
So there's still a long way to go.
So we need consolidation, in fact, of both the minings must join the party with the municipality so that they support those people who are like starting their own businesses like entrepreneurship, because those people will be able to contribute and assist for the municipality in terms of fighting unemployment.
Yeah,
it is a long road, but we also need to be willing, you know,
All right,
to assist in the
okay,
in the
that's
process.
where we're going to leave it to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you
very
Palesa.
much. That's Arthur Moleya, representing the community of the Greater Tubatse, talking to us about the challenges and what the community must still do to make sure that they participate in the economic development of this area. Now, the future of South Africa's youth looks dreary. More than 20 years into democracy, young people are still suffering in poverty and are afflicted by crime, violence, unemployment, and lack of education, like we mentioned here. The issue of youngsters in Beggersfort is lack of youth centers and development to better them. They've gone out in hope to make a living and provide for their families, as we take a look at this insert.